Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You are welcome here. We support multiple pathways of recovery, your pathway to recovery. Not just mine, not just someone else's, but your pathway. Whichever pathway it is that you choose, well, we're here to help, and we definitely want to make sure that it works for you. If you're watching this through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope in your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you might have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. I want to talk about the newcomer. And I'm not just talking about the guy or the girl who might be, 24 hours clean, 24 hours sober, maybe even a week. What's the newcomer? Who is this newcomer? And why are they so important? Well, the newcomer, for me anyway, the newcomer is the person that those in the fellowship that have been in the fellowship of AA for a really long time, the newcomer is the person that we look to continue carrying the message to others who are sick and hopeless, to others who are just now figuring out that they're combating the same problem that we continue to combat. The newcomer could be the person who's 24 hours clean, sober. The newcomer could be the person who's, 6 months clean, sober. The newcomer could be someone who's still getting their feet wet in the program, like myself. I'm 27 months sober, and I'm thankful to God. I'm grateful for that. But guess what? I'm still a newcomer. See, the newcomer, for all intents and purposes, the reason why they're so important is because they are the ones that once the long-timers have passed on, the newcomer is the one that's going to continue carrying the message. I said this the other day to a friend of mine. I said, without the newcomer, AA, the rooms, will wither and die. And that's the truth. Because eventually, let's say I've been in the program 25 years, eventually I'm going to die. Eventually I'm going to stop making meetings. Eventually I'm going to move on to the big meeting in the sky. All right, and I am in no rush to do that, by the way, just for the record, right? But eventually that's what's going to happen. And so those of you who come into a room, into a meeting, yeah, you're damn right we're excited you're there. Yeah, you're damn right that we're fired up and that we want to help you achieve and maintain sobriety. Of course we're fired up and we're excited. Why? Because you're going to be the next generation. I'm part of the next generation as it is. Those of you just coming into the room tonight, tomorrow, next week, you're going to be part of the next generation. And so as long as we keep sharing and communicating that message with each newcomer, AA, the message of hope, the message of healing and restoration, it'll never die. But it starts with that person coming into the room. And I've been talking a lot this week, offline anyway, about the importance of when a newcomer comes in the room. Do they want to see everybody over bickering and complaining, or happy, joyous, and free? I was at a meeting last night, and my God, it's like we forget that we're in an AA meeting because we're having so much fun. We're cutting up, we're bullshitting, we're carrying on, we're talking stupid shit. And it's not just a couple of, it's the whole fucking room. And it's just like, oh, by the way, yeah, we're supposed to be here for an AA meeting. That's the way the meeting should be. When you almost forget that you're in a AA meeting, you forget the formality because all you care about is being able to have camaraderie and share experiences with those who share the same problem that you have. I'm telling you, last night, the last couple of nights actually, the meetings I've been in, hell, I've forgotten I've been in an AA meeting, but last night in particular, it was like the whole damn room forgot we were in an AA meeting because everybody, I know I'm just talking, like I said, one or two or three, I'm talking to everybody. It's crosstalk, but it's the happy, joyous, and free crosstalk. It's not the, I got a burr up my ass and I got an ego to put forward and set up and let everybody know I'm important. No, it's all of us having a good time, being happy, joyous, and free. Last night is a great example of a meeting I would love for newcomers to walk in, because they'd walk in and go, shit, if this is what I've got to look forward to in recovery, sign my ass up. Rather than the whole, I'm happy, joyous, and free. Right? I talked about that last week too. Those newcomers walking into the rooms going, this is the way it's got to be and this is the way it is because this is the way it's always been, shit, my ass would have been right back out the fucking door. But newcomers walking into the room that I walked into last night, that I happened to stumble into last night, damn, those newcomers would have been lining up at the door saying, where do I sign? Let me sign up for membership. That's what we want. We want people to want to be part of the fellowship. We want people to want to seek out that solution for their common problem that we all share. See, I can't want it for you. I can't want sobriety and recovery for you. You have to want it. The person, the newcomer, has to want it. And when they show up to meetings, especially like the one last night, they're going to show up to that meeting going, shit, whatever these crazy fuckers got, I want it too. Because that's what happened to this guy right here. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Apologies for the delay in getting out today's message. Work is insane, but it's Tuesday. I hope you guys have a kick-ass afternoon. And again, I definitely want to thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. This and you keep me sober. I encourage you to seek out those meetings just like the one I was in last night, man. I can't even articulate. There are not enough words in the English vocabulary for me to tell you how awesome that meeting was. And again, we kind of almost forgot that it was supposed to be a meeting because we're just having that camaraderie of being happy, joyous, and free. Nothing like in the world. Hope you guys have a kick-ass day. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.